me out. Say you love me, yeah. You love me, yeah. I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Struggles I overcome.
Alright, what's up YouTube? I want to thank y'all for joining me again today. Today's video, I'm sure as you know, is all about slide work. What I think about it and who I think is the best and most affordable company out there on the market today. Alright, the year is now 2017. For those of you who may watch this in the distant future, that this is the year of the Gucci Glocks. You got companies springing up everywhere. I mean, you got the long time heavy hitters like Salient Arms and Zeb Technology and Agency. One thing that all of these companies have in common is that most of their prices are pretty extreme. Agency and Salient most notably, but the rest of them are not far behind, I think, with the exception of Jaegerworks. Jaegerworks probably has the most reasonable prices out of all the ones I just named, but it's still a little more than what I want to pay. The company that I'm talking about is probably one that y'all probably never heard of. It's called Blitz Customs. It's a fairly new company. I think he said he's been doing this for maybe a couple of years now as Blitz Customs. It was called something else initially. I can't remember. He told me the name, but I can't remember what it is. But anyway, the primary machinist and the owner of the company, his name's Corey. From the emails me and him exchanged, he seems like an awesome dude. Second Amendment advocate, obviously. Just all around great guy. He's reasonable. He works with you. He pretty much wants to accommodate all his customers with anything they need. I mean, he does custom work. He has pre-designed packages. He has pretty much all kind of, and then you can get any of these options. You can get them individually, like. And you can send it in 1 week, well not week, cause he had about a month turnaround there and back. So you can send it in 1 month, get the front serrations. A couple months down the road, you want to add something else, send it in. I mean, he's happy to do that. He's happy to do that. He's told me. What is it about Blitz Customs that makes me choose him over all of these other companies that I just mentioned in the beginning of the video? And while the work is great, I'm not saying the work is better than all those companies. We're talking about economically, he's better than all those companies. Because I mean, when you think about Agency and Salient, which are probably some of the most expensive of the ones I named, I mean, I think Agency, just to get your slide cut, $800. Salient, you have to send in the entire gun, and it's $1,700, I think, for the whole package they offer. While I do love sexy guns, I think this shit is awesome. But I mean, that's just a little excessive. I mean, I think they are ridiculous when it comes to pricing. I mean, because I've worked in a machine shop before. I know machinists, and even talking to Corey, I mean, like, the labor does not cost that much to warrant the prices that they charge. If they do that because of demand, then they just need to get more people in there and cut the price down. But anyway, we're talking about Blitz Custom, not everybody else. All right. So this right here is basically one of his pre-designed, I think it's EDC package, I want to say it is. Basically the EDC package is enhanced rear serrations, added front cocker serrations, and chamfer all of the edges. And I asked him to add these recessed side pockets, which was only like an additional, I don't remember, but all together, what you see here, this package right here only ran me about $170, including the Cerakote. Now, touching back on Jaegerworks, when I was thinking about sending my slide to them, the one that I was gonna get, the price for the slide work was gonna be about $250, and then an extra $50 for the Cerakote. And then at that point, it was a little more than I wanted to spend. So I mean, I kept looking around. If I always feels I come back to Jaegerworks, then I happened to stumble across Blitz Customs on Instagram. I scrolled his page, and he had, like, you know, he had the Gucci guns with the crazy side cuts and all this and that. And I was like, oh man, these people know what they're doing. I didn't know it was just one guy at the time. But so I was like, I sent him an email. I went to his website, I sent him an email saying, hey, I want to get some work done for you, from you. And he's like, sure, which one you want? And then I told him I wanted the EDC package, but I wanted to add the side recessed pockets. He's no problem, man. He charged me a few extra bucks, and then he sent me an invoice. I paid the invoice. I sent the slide out. A month later, the slide was back, and then it was gorgeous. any imperfections that you might see, that's from use, because I do use my guns. They don't just sit around and look pretty. But when it came back, I mean, it was flawless. I mean, I think that this looks just as good as any of those other companies that I've named, and he's at least half of some, if not a third, a lot of their costs to cut a slide. So, and then on the 19 here, this one's basically just an EDC package. Then I added the elongated top windows. Just add a little sauce, a little flavor to it, you feel me? But this package here, with everything you see, including Cerakote, this cost for this one was only about 130 bucks. And that's shipped, that's Cerakote included, and return shipping. So, and normally they charge you for return shipping and Cerakote separately. So, I think that, I mean, you can't beat the value that I'm trying to convey to y'all right now. So, if you need any slide work, because even though he has his pre-designed package, he is willing to do custom work, and he can pretty much do anything. Just give him the time to program to the machine. If you need any slide work whatsoever, be sure to check out Blitz Customs. He has the best prices of anywhere I've seen with quality work. Now I have seen some lower prices, but when I actually saw pictures of the work, it made me kind of shy away from him. So, but his work is good, his prices are good, the customer service is outstanding. So, and then as a treat to you guys, he has offered to give 10% off any work wanted to be done just by mentioning the video. So head over to his website right now, find the package you want, send him an email, tell him that you saw this video, and he said he'll give 10% off. In which he didn't even have to do that, because like I said, I'm not one of those big YouTube guys, but I told him like, hey, I love your work, I'm gonna do a video on it. He's like, okay, that's fine, dude, and tell them if they mention the video, they can have 10% off their entire order. No matter what it is, even if you just want Cerakote, you just want an optic cut, he's offering you 10% off the whole shebang. So, like I said, check him out. His link is gonna be in the description below. Follow me on Instagram, that'll be linked below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, or dislike if you don't like it. But if you dislike it, leave a comment and tell me why you dislike it. See what I'm saying? So that way your feedback can help me out and to what I need to do better to improve it. So maybe you'll like the next video. So like I said, be sure to subscribe. Check out Blitz Customs. Thanks for joining.
Almost like a 28. Women shaded, how come I ain't choose to hate? Lawyer to him, how come I ain't